She thought no one would notice. She wore it quietly, subtly. No flashy diamonds. No announcement. Just a simple gold band with a small shimmer when the light hit it just right. But nothing escapes the eyes of fans. And now, everyone is asking the same question. Is Kim Go-eun secretly engaged to Lee Min-ho? Before we reveal the clues, make sure you subscribe for more stories that will keep your heart racing and your eyes glued to the screen. Because this one might just be the confirmation we've all been waiting for. It all started with one candid photo. Kim Go-eun had just wrapped a private fan meeting event in Seoul. She looked stunning in a pale pink blouse, light jeans, and soft waves cascading over her shoulders. She was smiling, waving to fans, gracious, graceful, glowing. But one detail caught everyone off guard. On her left ring finger, a small, elegant gold ring. No brand tag. No fashion statement. Just quiet elegance. And just like that, the internet exploded. Wait, is that an engagement ring? Has Lee Min-ho proposed in secret? Why hasn't anyone said anything? At first, fans thought it might be just a styling accessory. Until they remembered something. Not long ago, Lee Min-ho was photographed wearing a nearly identical gold band on his right hand during a magazine shoot. At the time, it seemed like nothing. But now, the puzzle pieces were falling into place. And the timing couldn't have been more suspicious. Just weeks earlier, both Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun had been spotted leaving the same private studio late at night, separately, but only 10 minutes apart. No staff. No entourage. Just them. And then came the real smoking gun. A backstage video from a drama award show surfaced. One that had gone unnoticed for months. In the background, Kim Go-eun is sitting casually with her stylist, laughing softly. She raises her hand to tuck her hair behind her ear. And there it is. The same ring. The stylist nudges her playfully. Kim Go-eun laughs, blushes, and quietly lowers her hand. No words spoken. But that smile, it said everything. Insiders close to both actors are now whispering what fans have long suspected. They're not just dating. They're already planning forever. One crew member from a past project revealed. They've always kept their relationship private. But the way he looks at her, it's not acting. It never was. Another source claims that during the filming of their recent drama reunion, Lee Min-ho had something custom-made for her. A ring. Simple, elegant, understated, just like Kim Go-eun herself. And he didn't give it to her on a red carpet. Not during a big, flashy moment, but quietly. On set. After a late-night shoot under the stars in Italy. According to the source, Lee Min-ho walked her to her trailer, paused, and said, "You don't have to wear this for anyone else. Just wear it if you ever want to feel close to me, even when we're apart." She didn't answer right away. She just smiled, touched his hand, and walked inside. But the next day, she wore it. And she hasn't taken it off since. Fans are now going back through old interviews, old photos, and spotting the signs they missed. Matching jewelry. Secret glances. The way he always stands a little closer to her than anyone else. The way she laughs more freely around him than anyone else. And what about their agencies? Neither has confirmed or denied the rumors. In fact, both agencies have remained completely silent. Which, in K Entertainment, speaks volumes. Usually, if a rumor is false, it's shut down fast. But this? The silence feels protective. Respectful. Like they know the truth. And they're giving the couple the space to reveal it on their own terms. And speaking of terms, let's talk about timing. Lee Min-ho just finished his latest global campaign, and Kim Go-eun wrapped filming for a new film project. Both actors have cleared large gaps in their schedules for the next few months. Why? Some say it's for rest. Others believe it's for something far more personal. A wedding. Or at the very least, a private engagement ceremony with only close family and friends. A few eagle-eyed fans even claim to spot both Lee Min-ho's and Kim Go-eun's families vacationing at the same resort in Jeju Island. Around the same time. In photos posted by unrelated tourists, a familiar silhouette resembling Kim Go-eun can be seen walking near the beach with an older woman, believed to be Lee Min-ho's mother. Was it a family meeting? A blessing? A quiet celebration before the storm of public attention? No one can say for sure. But everything adds up. Kim Go-eun's radiant smile. Lee Min-ho's constant gaze. The identical rings. The silence from their teams. And most of all, the feeling that they're no longer trying to hide it. They're just living. Authentically. Peacefully. Together. And fans couldn't be happier. Comments have flooded social media. She deserves all the love in the world. I knew it. That ring was not just fashion. If they're engaged, I hope they know we support them 100%. Protect them at all costs. Even fellow actors have subtly cheered them on. A popular director posted a cryptic message the day after the ring photo went viral. Some stories don't need scripts. They just write themselves. Was it a coincidence? Or a gentle nod from someone in the know? Either way, the energy has shifted. Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun aren't just co-stars anymore. They're partners. In work. In life. In love. And even if they haven't said the words out loud, that ring, it says everything. It says I choose you. It says even in silence, I am yours. It says this isn't just a rumor. This is real. So maybe they'll confirm it one day with a wedding photo or a shared interview. Or maybe they won't. Maybe they'll keep it quiet, just between them. And honestly, that's okay. Because love, real love, doesn't need loud declarations. Sometimes, all it needs is a quiet gold band, and two people who already know the truth. The whispers were growing louder. And even though neither Lee Min-ho nor Kim Go-eun had said the words aloud, their actions were beginning to speak volumes. And now, fans around the world were bracing for what felt inevitable. A public confirmation. A moment that would mark a turning point in the story of two of Korea's most beloved stars. And it happened on a night no one expected. The Baeksang Arts Awards. The red carpet was glittering with the brightest names in entertainment. Photographers swarmed. Reporters shouted. But one arrival silenced everyone. Lee Min-ho. Tall, poised, breathtaking in a custom black suit. He posed confidently, smiling politely. But it wasn't just his outfit that turned heads. It was what came next. Because just a few minutes later, she arrived. Kim Go-eun. In a floor-length champagne-colored gown that shimmered like starlight. Elegant, effortless, and glowing from within. The crowd gasped, not because she was beautiful, but because she wasn't alone. She wasn't escorted by a manager or assistant. She walked in, with Lee Min-ho, arm in arm. No hesitation, no hiding. And on her finger? The same delicate gold ring, catching the light with every camera flash. Gasps echoed across the press line. This wasn't a casual public appearance. This was a statement. They stood together, waved together, and when asked for a photo, they didn't let go of each other. And then came the moment that made history. As they stood before the press wall, one reporter dared to ask, "Is it true you're engaged?" There was a brief pause. Lee Min-ho looked at Kim Go-eun. She smiled. Then softly he nodded. No words. Just that one gesture. And the crowd erupted. Twitter crashed. News outlets scrambled. The phrase, Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun engaged, began trending globally within 10 minutes.